Hi everyone, this is Truth Pups with a small update on Pepper the Magnificent. What's happening in Africa for August 30th yesterday? Another military coup took place inside of Central West Africa, and this is by the Gabonese military over in Gabon. So they took control of the country, and this was the old French country. So they took over and they're kicking out the CIA, they're kicking out the MI6, and this is huge because they stopped the elections because it was fraudulent. And this is the 8th country inside of Africa to pull a military coup. And this is important because a few weeks ago, this is the cables and this is what's happening behind the scenes. These African countries are aligning with Russia, they're aligning with BRICS, they're kicking out the CIA, they're kicking out the IMF, and this is really important. They made a call with Putin and the military, and they want to work with the military forces, but they don't trust Prigozhin. They didn't trust him. So they had asked the military and Putin if Prigozhin can be removed. That's the only way that they would trust, the military forces of Russia to come in with the Wagner group. So that's why Prigozhin was removed. But Prigozhin was really important to Putin because he was really connected to, intelligence inside of EU. He was connected to intelligence with the MI6, with the CIA. This is one of Putin's big assets. He relayed all the information, data, he has all the intel. So he's not just nobody. He's not just a person who created a military group. He actually founded the Wagner group. But not only that, he was working through intelligence. And he had a lot of data and he has a lot of information. So he was one of Putin's biggest chess moves. And he was a mole that Russia created, that Putin created. So on the wishes to make alliance with African nations, Putin said okay, the military said okay, so they removed Prigozhin in a false flag operation. But they didn't want, the Wagner group and people from Russia who are supporting Prigozhin, they didn't want them to think that he was just killed and murdered. So they actually did a double play. In 2019, we had reported that Prigozhin faked his own death and also a military crash, the same thing that kind of happened. So now this happens. So this gives a lot of credence to people who follow intelligence that the whole thing is fake, that Prigozhin is alive. Behind the scenes, we hear that he's somewhere in far Russia in the east, close to China. So this is what's happening with that, is that there's military coups that are erupting, and it's going to keep on growing, and it's going to grow into different countries, and it's going to keep growing inside of Africa. So this is really important to follow. But how did Q the Storm Rider know this? He had already given us all the information of what was going to happen. He said, watch Africa, this is going to happen. And he was telling us for 2 years. Now everything is happening. Now there's also a person, that's going viral. He's with the military. He's from the Marine Corps. He's part of the intelligence inside the Marine Corps. And he's given information that tribunals are coming, that a lot of people are going to be executed. And he knows this through the Marine Corps intelligence agencies that are tracking everything. And he's talking about how the military is going to take over the United States and there's going to be occupation for a while. Exactly what Q the Storm Rider was talking about. Q's been talking 11.3 military martial law. So these are very important moves that are being made.
Hello everyone, it's Chris Corey, Marine Corps Central Intelligence Agency Black Operation. We're also expecting most of the judges to be killed. And we're expecting between 50 and 75% of the lawyers to be killed. They didn't tell me how many elected officials would be killed, but that means we're going to get government out of your life and allow you to enjoy things. And I'm telling you now, the quicker the revolt happens, the better off it is for the country. But you all need to get 1 month worth of food as quick as you can.
And this guy, he's going viral and a lot of people are sharing his posts. So we'll keep you guys updated His name's Christopher Corey, and he's with the Marine Corps Intelligence. Okay, we'll keep you guys updated with what's happening. This is just a small update.